Today we are going to start our Faith Ringgold cityscape artwork. You will notice we have buildings that are both three-dimensional and two-dimensional. I have painted lots of colors. I have drawn lots of different patterns. We have done stars. We'll do a black sky. We will add a picture of ourselves flying, like Faith Ringgold's artwork. And then the last step will be to add fabric around the edges. So to start, you are going to need a pencil, a paper ruler, and a piece of paper. The first thing I want you to do is write your name in the middle of your artwork on the back, nice and big. Then you can flip it over the landscape way. Now the first step is to make that border. I have cut paper borders that are all 2 inches wide. So what you're going to do is you're going to line it up with the bottom. You're going to trace a line across the bottom lightly. You're going to turn it over, match it up with the bottom, a light line on the bottom, and then you're going to do the same thing on the sides. Line it up with the side and draw. Notice how I'm starting at my line and I'm ending at my line. I'm not going all the way off. I will do the same over here. I will line it up to the side, so that when you are done, you have a 2-inch border around your entire piece of artwork. The next step is to draw the buildings. Notice how I have layers of buildings to create depth and to create space. So I have some in the front and some in the middle ground. Again, both some that are 2-dimensional and some that are flat. So let's start with our 3-dimensional buildings in the front. We are going to start with a rectangle. Trying to draw really straight lines. I'm just going to start with a rectangle. Next, to create the illusion that it's 3D, I'm going to draw a diagonal line from this corner and from this corner. Now they have to be at the same angle. So that means I'm going to do a line here. Now I'm going to do the same line here. I cannot have it go straight up or go the other way or go really diagonal like that. I need to have it be the same angle. Then you're going to draw a line from this point to this point. And then again, a line all the way down. Again, trying to draw very straight lines. I think I'm ready for my second building. I think I'm going to do a thinner building, a little taller. So again, I'm going to start with a rectangle, trying really nice craftsmanship, trying to make really straight lines. Then I'm going to do 2 diagonal lines that are at the same angle, so they're tilted the same amount. Then I'm going to connect these 2 together like that and bring a line down. Remember, we want to leave some space for our portrait and stars. So I think I'm going to do my next one in the back, and I'm actually going to have it go underneath or behind the one in the front. So I'm not going to draw a line down. I'm going to stop right here and go down. I'm going to let this one be 2-dimensional. I'm not going to make it 3-dimensional. I will do another one. Again, I think I'm going to have that one overlapping And this one I will make three-dimensional. So I'll do those same angles, and I will go down. I will put one behind just a little bit, so you can hardly see any of the building. This is creating depth, making it look like a city. Have one over here, and then maybe I'll have one, a tall one, over here. Notice how I stopped here at this building. I did not continue the line, so it looks like depth and overlapping. Same angle, and down. Now your cityscape can have a variety of buildings in a variety of sizes. Some of them should be three-dimensional and some of them should be two-dimensional. Notice the difference in height, and also notice how there is space for my portrait up here, my flying portrait, and stars. The next step is to trace all of your lines with oil pastel and to add different kinds of patterns into your artwork. Faith Ringgold's artwork was very colorful, so we want to do the same. We're not going to do pencil anymore, we're just going to go straight over these lines. So you're going to choose a variety of colors. And you're going to carefully go over all of your buildings. I'm not coloring in, I'm just tracing over my pencil lines, making them nice and dark, using a variety of colors. Once you have traced over all of your buildings with different colors, we're going to go in and add the details. So you can either do windows, realistic windows, all through your building. Or you can do lines and zigzags and fun patterns, as long as you are using, again, a variety of colors. When you are doing a three-dimensional building, you want to make sure that you can continue on the sides. So I'm going to take that purple and I'm going to continue on the side. And again, on the top. You will continue that until all of your buildings are full with color and patterns. Once you have colored all of your buildings in with oil pastel, we are ready to paint. We are going to be using tempera cakes today, so you're going to get a cup of water to share that with the person next to you, a brush, and then there will be a tempera plate with the primary and secondary colors, and a plate with kind of other fun intermediate colors. For your buildings, I do not want you to use black. You can use any other color, and the more colors the better, but do not use black. So I'm going to go ahead. For the tempera cakes, you want to make sure you're getting plenty of paint, plenty of water, keeping all the brushes in the same direction. I'm not pressing down, I'm just kind of going in a circle, and then I can start painting my buildings. I'm going to paint each building a different color. I may even use a few different colors for each building. I'm getting lots of paint. Doing my best to stay in the line. Notice how I'm not going over the border. I'm stopping at the side and the bottom. Always winching my brush between colors. Now you may get one that looks like it's empty. There's nothing in there. There is. If you just go in a circle around the edge, there's plenty of paint. Now before we paint our background, we do want to make sure we're adding different stars. I use different colors of yellow and gold. So in the sky, I'm just going to put some stars. Now you either can do kind of asterisk stars, or you can do some different stars like this, or you can do them both. Thinking about where I think I want to put my portrait. I think I'll put it right here. And the final step is to paint the sky with black. So this is where you can use your black tempera cake. Got lots of paint. And you'll notice when I go over the yellow star, it doesn't cover it because of the wax of the oil pastel. Notice I'm carefully going around my buildings, getting more black paint when you need it. Really don't want to get in my buildings, and you're going to paint your entire sky.